Hello, YouTube family and friends. Joe Southwich here, coming to you with a video. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Just a dreaded old Monday. I had a good weekend. Mentioned in videos, this is 2026. It's busy times, busy year, lots going on. While there was so many parties this weekend everywhere and so much going on, you couldn't get to everything if you tried. Club 50 was closing down, had a band, had food. Sorry didn't get to make that. Hope everybody had a good time. I'd like to thank the Scorpions Motorcycle Club in East Hickman, Tennessee. I had a good time at their June Jam. Didn't get to stay long on Saturday, but the time I was there, I did have a good time. Got to get a shirt. Thank you to my fans. It's always a good time at the Scorpions Clubhouse. I'd like to thank them. Hope everybody else had a good time too. My granddaughter's baby shower was on Saturday that I was not informed of, so I didn't have a choice to, as I wanted to try to swing that in, or swing by there and, put that into my time frame of everything else I had going on, because I really wanted to look at the house I'm trying to buy in Jayville down there. And went through a storm. Oh my God, it was awful. Thank God nobody was on motorcycles when we left the Scorpions, because it came a hell of a freaking storm in Jayville. Trees across the road, high wind, rain. It was awful. But I lived through it. Got to go see my grandson. He's leaving today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow the 16th to go into the Marine Corps. He'll be gone for a while. My grandson, my oldest, bless his heart, he's going to leave a boy and come back a man. But I hope he finds what he needs, and I wish him all the best life has to offer. I'm very proud of him. So I had that going on to try to go see him. Yesterday just kind of chilled, didn't do a whole lot. But it was a busy weekend and busy times. There were a bunch of other parties going on everywhere, and again, busy times, busy days, and I've had a busy weekend. This is the rose of Sharon, bush in my yard, if you will, tree, bush. I have seen people grow them in buckets in their homes. It's beautiful. It's been here for years. I guess my sister planted it at some point in time. I don't remember if I did put it in a video last year on my channel or not, but either way, it's pretty. I love it. Would love to try to take a piece of it to take to the new place, but wow, I got enough to deal with and to move as it is. But I want to point out all the limbs around it from the trees, the oak trees. They really need to be thinned out, because if you notice, there's no flowers around the bottom, and that's lack of sun. They really need to be trimmed out around it so it can get some more sun, and then it would have more flowers on it. I'm sorry, Vader and the cat are not getting along. The tree there is still bent from the ice storm. I have another one in the backyard like that, which it really needs to be cut down too, the little pine tree, because its growth has been stunted from lack of sunshine from these other big oak trees. But I'm just exhausted with keeping this place up for 8 years now, and all the mowing. It's a big place, and that's why I'm trying to sell it to downsize, because it does need some work. There's a limb there hanging off the tree from the ice storm that I never got to around to trying to cut up or get it off the tree. Oh, there's still sticks everywhere. Every time I get all the sticks picked up, we have a storm, and here we go again with the sticks. There's a big limb over there that finally broke loose that was still hanging from the tree from the ice storm. It's too big for me to drag, so I'm going to have to get the saw and cut it in smaller pieces. Again, the house has been sold for 2 months and hadn't closed yet. That's been a big ordeal every day that I'm tired of. Everything's packed and waiting to go, and I make arrangements to have help and, to finish getting out of here, and make arrangements to have the power and water shut off the last day, and then it changes. So, like my ranting video, I still hadn't closed the house, y'all, a week later. I had a busy weekend, still. Moved some we finally got the cabinets unloaded off the truck today. Oh God, the truck is filthy where it's set forever under the carport. Then it's set over Terry's for a couple days under the trees, and need to go to the car wash, but that's a different story. It's rained here off and on, and looks like it could start again any time. Even though it's been a lot cooler today. Friday was so hot, y'all. I was standing in the creek wiping sweat off of me. It was so humid. That's not good. But I had a good time getting to cool off in the creek. I showed the Rose of Sharon. This is my strawberry plants. Gonna do a video with them about the strawberry moon. Got a strawberry, got a few more off the other one. Something's eating on them. You can see the bugs. I gotta get some 7 dust or go in the house and maybe bring some baking soda out here. The witchy way would be baking soda, but either way, yeah, something's eating my plants. I have not added a plant yet. Every year that I've been here for 8 years now, I add another strawberry plant. I buy 1 or 2 every year and add them. So the difference in the leaves, you can see the colors and stuff. It's the different types of strawberries. Same as the pumpkins. Yeah, these are my pumpkins. You see they have blooms all over them. And this one I actually have a baby pumpkin. Trying to move the leaves so you can see it. And one right there. But I'm going to have to pick them off before I move them because they will break. We'll have some damage to my plants during the move. Hopefully it'll be as less as possible, and I've got some ideas to hopefully make it less as possible. But yeah, they will get broke, some of them, and torn and stuff, and so that's not going to be easy. So I probably should just go ahead and pick the pumpkins off, and before I even try to move them, I know they're going to break. And they'll last a while. But the thing is, right now, they're coming in too soon. Because you have until like the end of July, end of June, 1st July to plant your pumpkins to be good by November and Halloween. But when they're growing year round like mine, you just always got blooms on them and pumpkins. And a lot of times the blooms will just fall off and they don't actually form a pumpkin. Because they really do need to be put in the ground, but you see they will grow in the pots. So when I move, all of this is going to go in the ground. I just didn't want to make a garden here, so I did the pot gardens. You can see I have pots. That's strawberries down there. At the next place, I do plan on having a cool planter and a big flower spot, and like my garden spot too for my strawberries and pumpkins. And I really need to put my Indian corn out. I mean, it's already June and I haven't planted it yet. So that's not good. I'm hoping if I don't get moved this week, then I may have to just forget about the Indian corn until next year because, I don't know, it may be too late to put it out. But I have mentioned in videos, when you get done with your pumpkin, if you didn't carve it, or even if you did carve it and it's still got some seeds in it, don't throw it away, don't set it out with the trash. Just take it out somewhere and set it down on the ground, and I guarantee you'll have pumpkins. It may not be the next year or the next, but at some point in time, pumpkins will start coming up. So, I mean, you don't have to have the pots or do the big garden to plant them or anything. You can just set them out somewhere and they'll grow. It's amazing how stuff like that works, but it does, because, I mean, I've seen pumpkins come up in the pasture at the farm from just where I cleaned a pumpkin out or something, threw it over the fence to the goats and the pigs back when we had farm animals, and a seed fall out and eventually take root and stuff. So, yeah, they'll pretty much grow anywhere. But, yeah, I am hoping to do a garden at my next place. My sheds, they're packed full. I got to get them emptied out once I get moved and then get them moved. This is all going to be an ordeal, and I'm tired of waiting on it. Yeah, the goldfish pond, I'm going to trash it after I get moved and start over, hopefully, with a new liner and make a goldfish pond. Yeah, it's cloudy with there's the tree. If you can see it, it's, I don't know, sun, the glare, but yeah, it's going to have to be cut. And the one behind it, that's a couple limbs I did pick up out of the yard. Grass is growing back after all the rain. Not looking forward to that if this place don't close. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We got Strawberry Moon coming up, Father's Day, again, busy times, a lot going on. Then we got the big 4th of July. But they got to Thursday to close on my house, so we're doing something else. So I've signed my last extension. They've kept me from selling this place to somebody else that could have come up here and paid cash or something. It should not have took over 2 months to close this place. And I have to keep putting my new place on hold and my new agent down there and stuff. It's just been ridiculous. So I had all that going on, still hoping to get up out of here, but I did have a good weekend and hope everybody else did too. I just said that. Wow, what's the week ahead gonna bring? Time will tell. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. I love the beautiful Rose of Sharon little bush. Have a good week. I look forward to seeing everybody in my next video. Thank you to everybody. If you've liked, shared, subscribed, turn me on to somebody else. If you tune in one more time to see my content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love and light. Have a good week, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Namaste.